Today I would like to show you how to transform a column-based data to row-based data. The example data I will show it to you is consists of 46 columns, but we would like to duplicate a specific column that includes customer ID, which is from the select multiple questions, and we would like to create one row for each customers. So first thing first, we need to import our data to Power Query. If you are using the 2013 or older version of the Excel, you need to download the Power Query and install it, but for the newer versions you can directly go to data, and here you can click the get data, and from here you would say from workbook you will here choose your data. Also you don't need to download the data, you can directly connect to your Kobo account or any other servers that you can bring information from there to Power Query. You can watch you can find it in my videos or from the right corner. And here we will choose our data and we will transform our data. This is an example data that shared by me, and here you will see the state, district, block, villages. And here what we are trying to achieve here is to duplicate these customer ID columns. Here this is only for one customer, and here if you see there is two customers here. This is the one part and this is the second part. So we would like to duplicate another row specific for this second submission. So here what we need to do first, we need to find which columns we would like to duplicate. In this case, as you see here, this is our customer ID columns. As it's select multiple, the columns return either 0 or 1. 1 means is selected, 0 means is not selected. So we will only work with the selected columns. So here, what you need to do is you can choose all the columns you would like to transform. This is till here, my columns. And here I choose all my columns and I will do right click. And here I will choose unpivot columns. When I click the unpivot columns, as you see here, the row from duplicated from 2 to 14. So each duplicated one row for each column. I choose 7 columns and now I have 14 columns is duplicated. And here you will see the column names under attribute and the value here returning 1 and 0. So what you need to do here, you will filter the ones which we know those customers are selected. The zeros did not selected, so we only want to work with the selected customers. We can delete the value after we filtered. We don't want to get confused with it. We can name this column as customer ID. After we do this, as you see here, we now have 3 columns. One for here, let me show this column. One for this one customer, and 2 was these customers, and those customers was one row. Now they are in 2 row. So here, as you see here, it's duplicated. So if you would like to get rid of this customer ID part, you can go to transform, split column by delimiter, and our delimiter is here / we will choose leftmost delimiter. Then we will click OK, and here you see we are split the columns. We can delete this one and we can rename this to customer ID. And from here you will go to file and close and load. And here you can have the transformed and duplicated columns here. If you would like to, you can delete this column to not to confuse. Then you can use this column as your main source of data.